7 things you probably didn't know about steel cage matches. Let's begin by saying that if you're a die-hard wrestling fan, chances are you're familiar with the facts in this video, so no need to lash out in the comments. But for the regular wrestling fan who doesn't breathe it day in and day out, this could be an entertaining video to watch, so give it a shot, that's all I'm saying. Steel cage matches have brought even more interest and highlights to WWE matches, even if some maneuvers don't make sense. Example, wrestler A is on the ground, and it's wrestler B's opportunity to escape the cage and win the match. But wait, it's time to climb to the top and make a huge spot for the fans, instead of winning the fight. But hey, we said we got great and interesting fights, not logical ones. So without wasting any more of your precious time, here's 7 things you probably didn't know about steel cage matches. Number 7. Steel cage match in the main event. The main event, WrestleMania 2, featured Hulk Hogan versus King Kong Bundy. It was there for the first and last time that steel cage match was the stipulation for the main event at WrestleMania. WrestleMania 2 is significant not only because it featured the steel cage in the main event, but also because it introduced the blue cage to the fans. The new cage became part of the storyline, where the company claimed the new steel format could help reinforce it for King Kong Bundy. In the end, Hogan came out victorious when he beat King Kong Bundy in the cage to retain the WWF Championship. Number 6. Chris Jericho's first match on Raw. Before becoming a superstar and a WWE icon, Chris Jericho rose to fame during his days in WCW. When he arrived at WWE, it was the beginning of Raw's Jericho. If you don't follow every Jericho's move, you may have forgotten that his first match on Raw was actually a steel cage match against Gotch Gracie in 1999. It was his first match at WWE, as prior to this steel cage match, he wrestled on a few episodes of SmackDown for competing in a cage on Monday Night Raw. Thank you for choosing to watch our video. If you enjoyed so far, please like and subscribe to support our channel. We truly appreciate it. Also, hit the bell icon to get notified when we upload new videos to the channel. Now, let's continue. Number 5. Steel cage prior to World War II. WWE didn't invent the steel cage matches. Actually, the earliest known versions of the modern day steel cage match dates all the way back to January 9, 1936 in Cartersville, Missouri, even before World War II has begun. In that era, the match was known as the chicken wire fence match that was placed as a cage within the ring. Jazz vs. Otto Ludwig and Joe Dillman vs. Charles Sinke fought in this small cage. Number 4. Luna Vachon in a cage. Luna Vachon had a great impact on WWF when it came to the women division, but not only. She was also the first woman to ever be featured in a WWE video game, and also one of the first women to ever compete against a man in a steel cage match. At ECW Heatwave in 1995, Vachon faced Stevie Richards in an intergender match. Even more than that, she actually defeated Richards in that fight. Number 3. The 5-star cage matches. I've already mentioned and talked about Dave Meltzer and his match ratings on a previous video we have on the channel, 10 greatest ladder matches in WWE history, so go check it out as well. As for steel cage matches, Meltzer rated only 2 of them with a 5-star. The first match in WWE history that received a 5-star rating from Dave Meltzer was a steel cage match between Owen Hart and Bret Hart at SummerSlam 1994. In this amazing match, Bret Hart was able to escape the cage with Owen's foot stuck in the steel, win the match, and defend the WWF Championship. 27 years later, in 2021, Meltzer awarded his second 5-star steel cage match at AEW All Out. This match received even more than 5 stars, as the insane match between the Young Bucks and the Lucha Brothers actually received a 5.75 rating. Number 2. 4 different decades of steel cage matches. Terry Funk is probably one of the most underrated legends to ever set foot in the world of wrestling. He's done everything, you name it, from 5-star technical masterpieces to barbed wire and extreme hardcore matches. His career spanned over 50 years. One of his milestones involves the steel cage. You see, Terry Funk wrestled in cage matches in 4 different decades. His first steel cage match was in the late 60s when he was on the NWA circuit. During the 1970s, Funk was the world champion. One of his matches involved a steel cage where he defended his title. In the 1980s, he was battling along with the Great Muta against Ric Flair and Sting in the steel cage during Halloween Havoc 1989. In the 1990s, during an episode of Raw, Terry Funk, known then as the Masked Chainsaw Charlie, along with Cactus Jack, lost the tag team titles to the Outlaws in a steel cage match. Number 1. The change of the blue steel cage. For many years, the blue steel cage was part of WWE. Many fans today associate it with the early years of WWE, although it wasn't the original version of the cage the company used. As it turns out, WWE decided to change the blue steel cage for a couple of reasons. The first reason was because it looked cartoonish. The second reason was because it was rough on the wrestlers. So, if you ever wondered why the cage has changed, those are the 2 reasons you don't see the nostalgic blue steel cage anymore. Thank you for watching. Let us know in the comments what is your favorite steel cage match of all time. Reminding you to like our video if you enjoyed it and subscribe, support our channel. We truly appreciate it. Also, hit the bell icon to get notified when we upload new videos to the channel. Have a great day and be aware of cages along the way, blue or any other color.